So we're on 10 days ago. Okay. We did adding and subtracting. Today we are multiplying. You guys remember what kind of problem is this? We've done this before, right? It's a distributive problem. So you just multiply 2x times all this, right? We've done stuff like that before. We might not have had a variable right here, but we have multiplied like that before. But today's is more like this. So what changed? Yeah, we're multiplying by a binomial now, 2 terms, instead of just 1 term. You guys want to guess how we're going to pull this off? So we can't just do, this is not just like -7 times all this. This is all of this times all of this. Anybody want to take a guess?
You did nine.
Like term?
No, that's adding and subtracting. So we're going to multiply 2x times all of these. So kind of like distributive property. And you have to do -7 times all of these. So that will make 6 terms. You guys see it? 2x times all those and -7 times all those, 6 terms. You could also go the other way. You could do 3x squared times both of those, -4x times both of those, 7 times both of those. That would work also. But let's go ahead and try number 5. 5 is 5a plus 10b times -4b. Okay, they did not write the problem like this. They said they wrote it vertically. But that's basically what's happening. We need to do -4b times the top polynomial, 5a plus 10b. So it's just distributive property, because it's just 1 term times both of those terms. So what is -4b times 5a?
-20.
-20 AB. And what's -4b times 10b?
40b squared.
Right, -40b squared. Okay, that was number 5. I'll just keep it right there. Okay, so that was 5. Number 7. It's a little bit harder. It's 3x minus 6 times 3x plus 5. Okay, they did not write it like this, but I'm going to write it like this, horizontally. It's usually what it looks like on a page, not the other kind. So this is like the double distributive thing that I was talking about earlier. Both terms need to multiply on both terms. So I'm going to do 3x times both of those and -6 times both of those. So how many terms should I have in the end? How many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3x times 3x is, nope, 9, what? X squared. 3x times 5 is -6 times, okay, so I did 3x on both of them, now I'm going to do -6 on both of them. -6 times 3x, -18x, and then -6 times 5. Okay, something's a little bit different on this one.
The 15 and the 18.
Right. We have like terms that we can add together. Usually when you do a binomial times a binomial, it gives you 2 terms that can simplify. It becomes a trinomial. So we switched from multiplying here and now we're adding here. What's 15x minus 18x? Negative 3x. Okay, so notice the exponents are not changing over here. When you multiply, the exponents change. When you add and subtract, the like terms, the exponents do not change. All right. Number 9. Is 9 the hard one? Yeah, it is. 6x squared plus 3x minus 9y squared.
Jesus. Your 9 has a tail.
Huh?
Your 9 has a tail.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be.
That's like a cube.
Did I copy that right?
Jess's.
2x plus y. Let's switch colors here so I can see it better. You got some dark blue.
Yes.
Girl. Girl.
Issa, you have a problem.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up.
I wonder if dark blue was in there because that's what Issa asked me to do
You
10 days
should,
ago.
don't use something to explain. Oh.
Okay,
I hate that.
so we could do these 3 times these 2. I'm gonna go, I usually think it's easier to think of it like this. The 2x times those and y times those.
Why do we have to do this?
Okay,
You're so funny.
what is, so I'm gonna start with the 2x. What's 2x times 6x squared? 12x cubed.
So why did you do this?
Because I didn't want to.
Okay, what's 2x times 3xy?
6x squared y.
6x squared y. And then what's 2x times negative 9y squared? 2 times negative 9.
18. Y to the second.
Okay, y to the second x. You gotta bring them all. Does the order of the letters matter?
No.
No. I'm going to put it in alphabetical order.
Gosh.
Okay, now when I do my y, I'm going to, and I could keep writing it out to the right here, but I'm going to do something a little different. When I multiply 6x squared times y, what do I get there? 6x squared y. I'm going to put it right there. Why do you think I did that?
I like
Because we're going to have to add like terms, so I'm stacking my like terms. Okay, and then what's 3xy times y? 3xy squared. So you have to like term with that one. And then what's negative 9y squared times y? Y cubed. Okay, so now the way that I wrote it, I can just add my like terms together, which I've stacked. You don't have to do it this way, it's just probably the easiest way, I don't know. What's this gonna be? 6x squared y plus 6x squared y. 12x squared y. Exponents are not changing when you add and subtract. Then negative 18 plus 3, and then bring that guy down. So number 9 is about as hard as it gets on this assignment.
Yay.
But it's gonna get easier again here in a second. Then it'll get harder again at the end. Lots of places I could have made a mistake, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if I did, but okay, number 11. Number 11's a lot easier because it's like number 5. It's just one term multiplied to those 3 terms. So what kind of problem is number 11? Distributive problem. just one term. One term makes it easy. Negative 7k times 8k squared.
Negative 56.
Okay, negative 7k times 9k.
Negative 63.
And negative 7k times 6.
What?
I heard somebody say it very quietly. I think. Negative 42, right? Okay.
Okay. Stop.
Now, when you're doing distributive property, there should not be any, unless there's like terms in the parentheses, there should not, which there won't be. These should all be different, so you can't simplify it. Okay, 13, same thing. Should I call on people?
No.
please.
Shannon wants to be called out.
I said no.
No, I think
Yeah, I bet in your heart you might guess. Okay, Shannon.
What?
What's 3a squared times 4a to the 4th?
12a to the 8.
Nope.
6.
And then what's 3a squared times 5a?
15a.
Oh. And then what's 3a squared? Oh, that's kind of a big one. That'd be negative 54. You don't have to, if the only work you can show is copying the problem down, you don't have to do that. This is just, I think it helps to have a visual flow.
Magic.
What?
It helps to have a visual when you look at things. Anyway, 15.
I think Issa.
Issa's done about half of them. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pick Hope.
Dang it.
Okay, Hope, you know what you know what we're gonna do first, Hope?
Distribute.
Yes.
Good job. That was a good guess. Why?
Distribute the what?
The y and then the 4 to the y and the 3.
Okay, so what's y times y? What's y times minus 3? Okay, so we're done with the y, then the negative 4 times y, negative.
Negative.
And then negative 4 times negative 3,
Plus
okay, now what?
you add the like term.
What's negative 3y minus 4y?
Yes, please.
That was exciting. I think I call the girls more because I always face this direction. Let's turn this way. Who needs to
Call
come over here?
Caden.
You never did.
What did I do?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well, Kate, you can do it this way.
What the heck?
Dude, he was like,
When did this decide? The Senate has decided.
C minus 3 times C plus 8. Alright, Kate, what do we do first?
Distribute properly.
Okay.
Okay, so C squared and then AC. And then it's negative 3C. And then negative 24.
Then what?
Those two together makes 5C.
shut up.
By the end of this chapter, you guys will probably get really good at this.
Expect so much.
Huh? Because tomorrow we're doing like 32, that looked like number 17.
Who's Bob and Tom? Bob and Tom. Who's Bob and Tom? I think there's a line here.
Okay, Grant, how about number, oh, that's not a harder one. How about number 19?
Okay. 19. So, do we times everything by x?
Yes.
And then 4x squared times x is 4x cubed minus 3x squared
Just start normally.
minus 6x. And then we have times 2 to everything, which is 8x squared minus 6x minus 12.
Okay. Yeah, so notice again, on these big ones, I like to stack because there's so many terms.
Yeah, so
So when he started saying the 2's, I started putting it underneath with the like terms. Okay, go ahead, Grant.
4x cubed plus 5x squared plus, minus 12x minus 12.
Alright, good job.
Yeah. You know that top times that mine.
Does anybody want to volunteer for 21?
Macy.
Eli
Forrest
does.
does.
Yeah, I think
Forrest
Eli
does.
does. Let me know.
Yeah,
Or is
Eli
it-
was
I'm
fine.
looking at Eli right now. I'm like,
Eli's fine. Looks pretty eager.
I'm looking at Eli right now. And I'm like,
21 is a little bit easier because it's only one term.
Eli's looking at 21. Vicious.
I'm gonna fart. So
No.
yeah, last night at like a youth conference. Yeah, I farted really loudly when I was really quiet.
So we made it for
Okay.
Then my mom was like,
You wanna
Grant, I'm
try?
taking you outside.
Oh, you shouldn't have given me eye contact then.
Eli's looking eager.
Macy should do it.
That's
He even
not
got
true.
up and Eli should.
I just call him.
Because
anybody else.
And that's
What
what
about
I'm
you?
saying.
Make sure he does.
Anna, you want to try?
Yeah, she's gonna be in the Math Olympics tomorrow.
She needs to practice.
Yeah.
Is Math Olympics tomorrow?
Yeah.
What even is it? Is it math? Force. Like what kind of
Okay.
I think the focus is good.
Anna, what would the first term become?
Minus 24.
How many X's do we got? 5 is correct. And how many Y's we got? 1. Okay, how about the second term? Don't give myself enough room.
56. Negative 56.
How many X's?
2.
Okay, and then how about the last term?
Negative 80.
She's excited about
I know, right?
opportunity.
What is that?
Negative 80, looks like,
Yeah, 28.
how far did I say we were going?
21.
27, we got 3 left.
Oh yeah, before anyone.
Oh, great. Wait, what? What was he
Oh,
doing?
that was the answer right here along my nose rim like this. And
Yeah, when you multiply by one term.
battery.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. When you multiply by 1/4, when you multiply by 1/4, what's that the same thing as doing?
Divided by.
Right. 16 times 1/4, you guys remember how that works with fractions? 16 times 1/4, basically you're just dividing by 4.
Yeah.
So multiplying by 1/8 is, guess what?
2.
Multiplying by 1/8 is like doing what?
Divided
Divided by-
Dividing by 8. Dividing by 2. Okay. So you don't really need a calculator for this. You only need to do this. You can just say, what's 16 divided by 4?
Pretty fancy.
4.
How many X's we got?
3.
If you think about it, it's like saying, what is 1/4 of 16?
Wait, are we not doing the distributive?
Yes, we are.
Oh.
16 times 1/4 is 4. Because it's like 16 divided by 4. Okay, and what's 1/8 of 16? 2. Then we have x, so x squared and a y, plus what's 1/2 of 16? 8. And then don't forget the x. Don't forget to bring all the letters. It's easy to make a silly little mistake.
Can we stop here?
Nope, we're going to 27. The other class already did this assignment last Wednesday.
Imagine.
Why didn't we do it?
You,
Because we played
There was
a game
only
at
three.
instead.
Because
I wasn't even there.
Archer said you guys did English and geometry.
we didn't do anything in his geometry.
We put anyway.
Most of the day, except for the first couple hours, most of the day, over half the class was done. It's probably the same for you guys, right? Okay, 25.
I used to have to either solve or
Anybody want to try this challenge?
Macy does.
Olivia does.
Macy does.
Olivia really
Literally
does.
no.
Look at her. She's
Uh,
so excited about math.
Eli, want to try?
Yeah, and you're sitting with us to remind me of Mrs. White.
Yes. Or it's just volunteering.
Okay.
Yeah, first.
Or
Yeah,
it's
first.
volunteering.
Okay, Eli, what should we do first?
So 4b
Ew.
squared.
Girls? Go ahead.
We should multiply 4b squared out to the other to negative 2b squared to get negative 8b to the 4. And then we multiply it to 6b to get 24b to the 3. And then negative, we do the same for negative 8.
Okay, so what do we get?
We get 16b squared and 48b.
Okay, anything else? No, this one, usually on these problems we have the like terms in the middle, right? This one's different. They're all not like terms, so we're done.
Yay. Please make Macy do the next one.
Actually, the next one I'm going to give to the front table.
Make Olivia do it.
Olivia and Willow.
No.
I think we did that.
Can you do red?
You guys are tag teaming.
I want to play.
Okay, we got this.
Okay.
We did it the last time too. Yeah.
Can you do red with me?
The what? Oh, no.
Aw.
Cannot.
You're rejected.
You always get rejected. Be quiet. You got rejected by Levi. He doesn't want you. You got rejected by your mom. What? Like,
It's really funny.
Makes me do it work on my
With
birthday.
every
I think of the older videos.
No, we don't talk about
I know.
Okay.
And
Here we go. Here we go. Olivia, what should we do first?
Negative 12 x 3 y.
Okay, Willow.
Negative 9x to the second to the
What
y
number?
to the second.
27, last one. And then Olivia.
16.
Run out of room. Hold on. Here we go.
Would it be 16 x y to the second?
You get good job. And then Willow.
12 y to the third.
Okay. Can we do anything else?
No.
No, they're all different again, so that's it.
Yay.
Good job, girls. All right. You guys got plenty of time. I want to see this assignment done.
They're gonna do this in my class.
Yeah, by the end of class, turn it in.
Oh shoot. Really, kids?
Wait,
Seriously, again?
actually,
No, not actually.
I don't know. You almost got work.
But still.
that kind of scared me.